So here we have a 1981 on a Daihatsu Fourtrak. It's been standing since 1991. The tax disc was in the window, but I've took that out for my book. And obviously the years of it standing has completely destroyed the thing. So a lot of these were very popular in the UK, but unfortunately they didn't like our unique climate that we have here. So unfortunately this one's probably going to have to be scrapped. So this is the engine. You can get the bonnet up. Obviously there's no need for a release, but that's net. Oh dear. There we go. So I wasn't expecting to have to use the release because there's hardly anything around the hook that holds it on, but anyway, never mind. It's a 1.6 litre 4-cylinder petrol engine, this. I think it's 1.6, I'm not sure, I can't remember. But it's got all the mod cons, you know, it's got the Kenlow fan fitted, whether it works or not I don't know. It's got, I've been told, it's got an alternator on it. I've been told it should offer to start, but it's on 20-year-old fuel, so it's obviously a bit reluctant to. Well, you can see it's all behind the dash there. Look, because it's all just rotted away. So I'm not quite sure what we're going to do with it yet. I don't know whether to try and sell it as it is or break it up for spares if I can get the engine going. So, but I imagine that spares are very hard to get hold of in this country and very expensive to get brand new stuff. So, let's have a look in the radiator. This is the first proper look I've actually had a look at this. So nothing in there, doesn't surprise me. Probably got drained out years ago. And then we've got rocker box cover. Yeah, it definitely smells like 20-year-old oil. So I'm not changing the oil. Just try and get it started anyway. But yes, that looks definitely looks fairly clean actually. I was expecting it to be black. Now that HT lead, that would go nicely on my long wheelbase Land Rover. That it's quite long, so already found a use for that one. So it's got no brakes. I've tried the pedal and it's just goes straight to the floor. Probably because the seals have gone in the master cylinder. It's on drums all around, I think, this one, but I've not had a chance to have a look at it yet. Close that down for now. All vehicles, regardless of condition, are kept locked around here. So I'll just find the key. I think it's locked. No, it's unlocked. That's because I've just been inside it. So we'll get in. First thing you notice is that there's a hole in the floor down there. So, but yes, this is the deluxe model, and what is deluxe about it, I've got no idea. So I know it's a deluxe model because it says so there. We've got instructions how to change the gears and a glove box with a little daylight inside it there, look. We've got air conditioning. We've got oil pressure gauge. We've got fuel gauge, water temperature, ammeter. Got a heater. Look at this, look. Cool and warm. And then fresh or recirculating. And we've got a switch there, look. So wipers, choke. You can get a warning light for the choke in here, look. Yeah, no you don't. Thought we did. Yes, we've got all these switches here. I don't know what these are for. I imagine they were bits that were fitted years ago. Yes, the seats are good, nice and comfortable. Quite like them. And then the battery lives under the driver's seat, and the fuel tank lives under the passenger seat on these. So we've clocked 4210, 40,000 miles. It's whether that's genuine or not, I don't know. The previous owner's looking for the history for it, but as you can imagine, it's been sat forgotten about for years. So looking forward to getting a battery on it and seeing if it'll go. You know, the gears look quite simple compared to Land Rover. We've got two-wheel drive in high range, four-wheel drive high range, and then a cross for your neutral and your low range. So it's like that, then a cross into neutral and into low. So quite like that. It's a 4-speed gearbox. So I know the clutch works because it does disengage. Handbrake works. So yeah, we've got even holes in the roof, look. Even bits falling on me now, look. So it really is completely rotten. But I've been told you can get fiberglass body shells for them, but I doubt I'll be spending any money on this because it's I dare say all the parts have got to come from Japan. So we'll have to wait and see on that one. But yeah, we've got wind-up windows, unlike the sliding ones in the Land Rovers. Yeah. Brilliant truck. I know my parents had these years ago in the 80s when they was in the prime, and you know, I've heard numerous stories to say that these were 10 times what a Land Rover was. So can't wait to give it a spin and see if they live up to the name. But I dare say that this one probably won't. So yes, it's got a few extras on it. It's got fog lights on the front. It's got a work light on the back, which we can't see because we're inside, obviously. And then I'm assuming that light there is a Land Rover light for the interior light, and it replaces that one up there. But yes, the guy I bought it off his son, used it as his first car, and I think he bought it in '88, I think, and he absolutely loved it, and he loved it so much he parked it up and never drove it again. So and left it for scrap. So hopefully someone will be able to do something with it. Yeah, seat belts as well, look. Got everything in here. Right, we'll get out. I'm amazed that even though it's a small vehicle, this vertical windscreen that we've got here, it makes it feel quite big. You know, it's quite mind blowing actually, that one. So we're gonna have a look around the back. If I can get out. I'll lock it up in a minute. one key for everything on these. Not like the 5 million you get with a Land Rover. Into the back, you can see where the number plate used to fit. That's now kept in the back there. We've got a spare fan blade, 2 spare wheels, seats in the back. We've got everything here. Carpet, it's even carpeted. Look, you don't get out with a Land Rover, do you? There's even I'm not sure what that is. I think it might be a butterfly. I think, I don't know. Perhaps someone will be able to tell me. But yes, got everything, absolutely everything. What more could you want? All we need is a body shell. Yes. There's the extra light.